So the Lovin company, the Lovin product company, makes this surge protector or charging station, as you might see here, that is pretty unique, especially nowadays. If you grew up in the 90s, even in the late 80s, the surge protectors you had then were kind of bulky, usually metal, usually around refrigeration and computer companies. And they had a reset button on the side that you pressed in case things were to go awry. But this is unique in that it's vertical. It has 14 outlet plugs, as is advertised. You can count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And along with that, it also has USB charging ports over here: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Another thing about this, compared to the ones that you might have grown up on, it's not only vertical, but it has the handle, making it even more portable than it might already be. And it's pretty light. I would put the weight anywhere between 1 or 2 pounds, including the cord, which is attached to it. And if the portability of this product wasn't enough, this coil, although it's 6 feet in length, there it is, it recoils into the machine by turning it clockwise. So you turn the base clockwise. You can hold the cord as you do it, just a little bit, and it goes in. It's AC current running through here. And it's made of plastic. It retails anywhere from $31 to $35 on Amazon.com. And if you order it before 10 p.m. at night, you might even be able to get it tomorrow. It used to be about $24 a little more than 2 years ago, but something changed. I can't put my finger on it. But now the prices are a little higher, anywhere between $31 and $35 for this charging station. Another thing, let's take the cord back out and spin it counterclockwise. Once you plug it in, you might think that it's not working, but you'd be wrong if you thought that. It does work, but as you see, they have lights on the side and they have these bright orange buttons over here. The light shining on it might make it a little hard to see, but these orange buttons over here can cut off the power to this block. So all these blocks of AC inputs can be cut off just by pressing that button. Out. So now there's no power running through these currents. To demonstrate it, I will insert a paper clip into it. No, I won't. So the power is off right now. So once you connect something into this AC port, you would have to press here to turn on the power. Some people just leave it on. But if you have it in your room and you don't want it to be shining at night and it's not connected to your alarm clock, you just depress it and it will shut that section off and it will turn off the light, allowing you to have a more rested sleep. And just one more thing about this. I like this product because of its portability and because of the number of outlets that you have, number of AC outlets that you have, especially if you have a lot of devices near you, computer products. You might be connected more than one laptop, a television, a guitar amp, charging a phone in the USB device, some speakers. This will house it well. You have visitors coming over for Thanksgiving, for the holidays. Hey, don't make them share. Just have everything plugged in here. One thing that might be a deal breaker for you, because we like to keep it honest in this product review. You should know what you're buying. If you want to not buy it because of this deal breaker, then that should be up to your own prerogative. These USB inputs, they do charge your phone. They will charge your iPad Pro, but they won't do it fast. The amount of power coming out of these charging devices is not as strong as you might think. So still carry the block around with you. Even if you connect it to the block and you connect it to this device, just know you're not going to get a full power rapid charge from these USB inputs. So you might connect it, and if you don't need it right away, that's fine. You just need a little extra juice. If you have an iPad Pro, let's say it's at 35%, you plug it in. What it will do, it will leave it at 35%, but it won't necessarily increase the charge and the battery power, battery life by plugging it into these inputs. That's because the iPad Pro uses a lot of energy resources. But if you have something small that doesn't take up a lot of energy to charge, let's say an iPod Clip or an iPod Classic, it will charge it reasonably fast. You just have to leave it on here for a few minutes and it will charge it. But something like, I don't know, I would say, like I said, iPad Pro is going to take a long time for it to charge. Your phone is also going to take a long time for it to charge. Don't depend on these ports to charge those devices fast. But if that's not a deal breaker for you, you might just want to leave it connected, go to sleep. By morning, it will be charged. It will be full. But just know that in case of emergency, don't depend on this USB for those devices unless, like I said, there's some of those smaller items. So what else can I say about this? Besides the handle and its portability, you might like that it's, I don't know what's the correct word, tri-toned. You have black, you have gray, and you have orange. And they have another version of this that's just dual-toned, two-toned. It's just gray and black, and I believe it holds a lot more devices. But to be honest, I never use all of the outlets at the same time. Never have even come close to it. It has 14 outlets. At most, I would say maybe 6, maybe 7. But you're not going to use them all if you're a, let's say, medium to light user, even a heavy user. I don't think you're going to use all of them. One warning I want to give, because I used one of these at a job site once. And like I said, this is for regular products, a couple of laptops, nothing very powerful. You don't want to connect, for example, like at the job site, someone connected speakers, not speakers, a heater, a space heater to this. And it was on level 2, and it just blew out the device. The device was no longer functional. They thought it was at a fuse blew. No, the device blew. And every other device connected to this was no longer connected to this because of the power that blew out of the device. Another thing about this product, you don't want to connect a refrigerator to it. You don't want to connect a microwave to it. You can't connect your PlayStation to it or your video game console, whatever video game console you have. You might want to connect your TV to it at the same time as your video game console. It will be fine. I wouldn't connect my washing machine to this. Those are appliances that take up a lot more power. So with I won't say common sense because it's not very common, but with a little, I would say, information, being informed, you will increase the lifespan of this product. I've had this probably now for about 4 years. I didn't need the extended warranty, and I hope I won't need it. And if you take care of it, it'll last a lot longer too. And by taking care of it, you might want to use a dust blower into the USB ports and also into the input for the AC outlets. If they do get dusty pretty quick, that's because it's usually on the floor. Some people put it on their desk to keep it less dusty. I've worked a lot with these, especially when if you work in IT, sometimes you're programming a lot of computers at the same time. So I've used all these AC outlets when I have all the computers connected to it, and no problem there. Uh, I have a even bigger one than this. The one that I was mentioning that's gray and black had all the computers connected, probably about 20, 24 computers connected at the same time. Not an issue. 24 computers and speakers and USB, not an issue. But even on the other version, the other one, the USB is just slow. Don't depend on it. I know I keep repeating it, but just it's something that I wish they would have designed better. Even when some companies say they have a fast charging USB, sometimes don't go by that. One of the best USB hubs that I've had is one that I bought for about $24, and that was about 5 years ago, and that's as quick as I can expect from a USB hub, but not from this. But it's still a good product. It has about 80, I would say 8,100 reviews on Amazon, and about 85% of them are positive. So it's a well-made product. A lot of people don't like it because it's, well, some people, I won't say a lot of people don't like it because it's plastic. But guess what? It's durable. That's what you want. You want a product that you don't have to buy 2 and 3 times. And I like it. Before this, I had one of the horizontal, flat, laying on the floor, surge protector, and it was nice. But it always kind of turns to the side depending on which way the wire turns it. Some people would staple it to the wall with screws, or screw it on the wall, and they would stay. The other ones, I mean, this one, you just stand it on the desk. You just stand it on the floor. You can move it around as you need it. It has personal, individual controls that you can control the power with. It's a well-made product by the Lovin product company. Lovin product, I guess it's a product that they make products that consumer may love after a while. It's a good model. This has been the review of this product, and if you have any further questions, please feel free to ask. I will answer it, time permitting, as soon as I can. And remember, if you have any photographic needs, I am a photographer, self-trained. I also am trained in theater and acting, in voiceovers, and public speaking. So if you need help with any one of these things, feel free to reach out to my information that will be in the bottom of this video. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Bye.